Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2019 Aries, and this is Manu Tarot. Let's start immediately with your reading, my dear Aries. We have here Chang'o, Elegua, and Karma. And right here we have the King of Swords, Uranus, Saturn, and the World, Capricorn, Aquarius, Saturn, Libra. Okay? Here to start with, the tarot cards are talking about they're giving a big emphasis on Saturn to start with. Therefore, during this month, warnings and advice. Be very careful of what you do, what you say. Make sure that everything is done as perfect as possible. It is time to be very careful, to be methodic, if you wanted to call it like that. If you work at a restaurant, whatever it is, at the work, the job that you do, just make sure that everything is done by the book, okay? Because we have an emphasis on house number 10 and 11, we have to make sure that this is done even more among friends and at work. Like we say in Spanish, cuentas claras conservan amigos. That, I don't know if there is a translation in English, but the translation in English would be something like clear accounts keep friends together, something along that line. That's more or less what it's trying to say, the proverb. So be very clear in your matters, but also be very careful of how you do everything. Make sure that everything has the signature, everything, just make sure that everything is done perfect. Otherwise, you might get into trouble. Okay? And now, we have here this card. And here is all about being careful, because you're going to be the cause and effect to manifest quite fast, quick. This is a time, this month, is a time where whatever you do is going to affect you in the future. Okay? So just be very careful how you play your game during this month, because it's going to determine the outcome for the rest of the year, technically speaking. Okay? So you have to be very, very careful. Okay? I think that would be more or less warnings and advice. Now, the rest of the reading, we have to keep an eye on the rest of the reading. We have here this card, and then we have Chang'o here, which reminds us of a story where Chang'o technically commits the right word is not treason, it's betrayal. So this is all about betrayal also during this month. You have to open your eyes, because someone might betray you. That's technically what the tarot cards are saying. Now, if it happens on March or not, that's a different story, but it is still the same topic, betrayal. And the first week of the month is letting us know that you're worried. You're being worried, you're concerned, to the point that you probably are not sleeping. You need to be very, very careful of what you do, because you might be burning the candle on both ends. So be very careful. That will that eventually will have an impact in your health. So take time to relax, take it easy. Don't stress too much. Slow it down. And because we have also the sun here, you are kind of protected, if we can say it that way. So what I'm saying is, if you're a santero, then you can run to the feet of the saint, of the santo. He is going to help you out. If you are a palero, then you can run towards the egun, el muerto, and he's going to help you out. Not egun, el muerto, and he's going to help you out. But just run to el caldero. He's going to be able to help you out. Now, if you are espiritista, you know that you can run to what we call in Spanish el cuadro espiritual. Okay, you can run to your spirits of light and etc. for help. Okay, they're there for you. That's technically what I'm saying here for this first week. For the second week, we're still saying that you are a little bit naive, my dear Aries. You need to open your eyes, you have to defend yourself. So open your eyes, be careful of everything you say, everything you do. Make sure that everything is done, like I said before, perfectly or as perfect as possible. There's always going to be mistakes, but make sure that you do things correct and take the steps to protect yourself. Be on the offensive mode or the defensive mode, but just make sure that you are taking the right steps. By the third week of the month is where everything is going to be manifested, is going to be self-evident, whatever way you want to put it. Okay, everything is going to be clear out. If you are confused, not sure which decision you're going to make, here everything will start making itself clearer, and you will be able to start making a decision. Here, because we have this card that for me represents Gemini, kids. This is also related with kids. So information, situations that involve kids are also going to be manifested during this third week of the month. Okay, by the last week is where you're going to start making decisions. These decisions are not going to be easy. Okay, you're going to feel against the wall, and the path that you're going to take is going to be a scary one for you, because it's the first time that you're going through that experience, and any new experience, it is scary. Okay, but that's normal. That's how it's life. Okay, now let's put this together with different aspects of life so you can understand the dynamic. Let's talk about love. If we're talking about love, we're talking about a betrayal related with love. That means that you have doubts and it's consuming you. You're not sleeping, you're not eating well, it is consuming you. You need to find solace, you need to relax. But by the second week, you will finally take steps towards finding out if your fears are true. By the second week, everything will be confirmed, and you will be able to make a decision. If it is divorce, then the path of divorce is going to be a scary one, because if it is the first time in your life that you are getting divorced, then it's going to be a horrible experience. You want to be scared, but it is because it's the first time going that. If it is the second one, even though if it is the second one, the aspect of going back to zero and start all over again still is a little bit scary and overwhelming for anyone. Okay, but that's life, that's how it is. Okay, now if it is related with work, job, you work for yourself, then again you're worried, you're concerned, you're stressed out, you have anxiety, whatever it is that you're going through, then you start making steps, okay, to solve this problem, this situation. By the second week, you start making the decision steps, whatever you need to do, then it's going to be clearer by the third week, and then by the end, you know what to do. That's technically what the tarot cards are saying. It's not going to be easy, but you know what to do at the end. Okay? If they're talks about cutting hours and things like that, you will know by the third week finally, and you will be able to know what to do. Clear? If it is health related, you're worried, you're concerned, but then you have to, by the second week, you finally decide to start doing the labs, visiting the doctor, whatever it is. By the third week, everything is going to be more clear. You want to be clear of any doubt, and by the last week, you'll be able to make decisions, whatever is the outcome of the labs, laboratories, the diagnosis, or whatever it is. Okay? Does it make sense? Okay? And that's all I have for you for January, April, Aries 2019. Until the next one.